Okay, today we're talking about Relational Leadership by Anne L. Cunliffe and Matthew Erickson. So first, what is it? So there are three main ideas in relational leadership. It requires a way of engaging with the world in which the leader, one, holds herself or himself as always morally accountable to others. Second, recognize the inherently many-voiced and heteroglossic nature of life. And three, engages in relational dialogue. So when we say on that second one, heteroglossic, we're talking about multiple various variations of languages and ideas / perspectives within those languages. So let's kind of jump in and explore what that actually means. So when we're talking about the objective of relational leadership, we're talking about one, conceptualizing relational leadership as an inherently moral and dialogical practice, that you as a leader have that responsibility. And secondly, the objective is to sensitize leaders to the impact of their interactions and enabling them to become more reflexive and ethical as practitioners. So, in this reading, there were three themes that emerged as Cunliffe and Erickson were completing their research. The first one was relationships between network elements. So the social network theory, where leaders are key, versus the actor network theory, where leaders are an element. Second, the social construction of leadership. So this focuses on linguistic processes rather than on leaders' experiences of struggling with small details and making judgments in the present moment of their interactions. So kind of moving forward in that. Third, the collective social practices of people. So kind of causing people to rethink their reality, suggesting that the origin of our experience is intersubjective rather than individual and cognitive. So, just a quick check your understanding. What relational leadership actually means is recognizing the entwined nature of our relationships with others and then using this to grow as a practitioner. So, in this reading, it was pretty neat to think about an idea in there that focused on dialogism that also emphasizes polyphony, the emerging, fluid, multi-voice, and unique nature of dialogue. So as we're thinking about relational leadership, you kind of want to think about each conversation as being both old and new. Old in the sense that there's a shared understanding of being based in past conversations, anchored in linguistic, cultural, and social conventions, right? That in every conversation you have some sort of this sense that we are sharing this linguistic and cultural connection or convention. But it's new in the sense of being unique to the moment of speaking as we craft our responses to what others are saying in that particular moment. So it's almost like every conversation is grounded in conventions, but every conversation is new. You've never had this exact conversation before. So it's kind of cool to think about the tension between the two. So in a nutshell, it's all about the R word. Relationships, 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 right? Living conversations are crucial to exploring differences and possibilities for action. And relational leaders are aware of the importance of the flow of present moments in first, making sense of complexity. Second, resolving problems. Third, shaping strategic direction. And fourth, practical actions. So this idea that every conversation you build is building on this relationship to ultimately grow in these four things. So thank you so much for listening. I'm looking forward to discussing this further with you, and we'll talk to you soon.